Disick is attempting to separate Travis Barker and Kourtney Kardashian. He's succeeding. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and update. Disick has been dealing with deep sadness in his heart. Even though he once shared a strong connection with Kourtney Kardashian, she is now very happy with her husband, Travis Barker. Is struggling with this reality, and there are signs that he might not want to let go. Some people believe that he's trying to cause problems between Kourtney and Travis. Once had Kourtney's full love, but over time, he lost it. Maybe his growing fame made him act differently, or maybe he wasn't mature enough back then. Kourtney gave him many chances to make things right, but he kept disappointing her. There was a time when she truly loved him deeply, and she believed in their relationship. But that kind of love needs care and effort from both sides to last. Made many mistakes, and slowly, her feelings for him started to fade. In a surprising twist, once Kourtney finally moved on and became distant, suddenly wanted her back. That often happens with people who don't realize the value of something until it's gone. Before their show The Kardashians, the world saw their rollercoaster relationship on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Their romance was filled with ups and downs, and it kept people watching. For years, fans were unsure if they would end up together forever or part ways. There was clearly love there, but also a lot of problems that got in the way. When Kourtney found a new love with Travis, everything changed. It was like she woke up and decided she didn't want to wait anymore. She became a different version of herself, someone stronger and more sure of what she wanted. Had to sit back and watch as she moved on with someone else. That must have been very painful for him, and he looked heartbroken because deep down, he knew he had run out of chances. Now, is focusing more on being a father. Maybe he thinks this will show Kourtney a different side of him, a better side. But it's hard to say if this will touch her heart or just annoy her. It's possible he wants to show her that he can change and be responsible, hoping she might see something in him again. But it's also possible that Kourtney has moved too far ahead to ever go back. Thinking about Kourtney's love for in the past is like imagining a peaceful and beautiful garden filled with sunshine and colorful flowers. But didn't protect that garden. He made bad choices, including getting involved in things that hurt himself and others, like unhealthy habits and being unfaithful. A clip from Keeping Up with the Kardashians shows Kourtney trying to deal with what did. She hears another woman's voice on the phone and listens to Scott's explanation, trying to believe him. But deep down, she knows he's not being honest. At that point, she isn't ready to leave yet because the pain of losing him is too much to face. She still loves him so much that she's willing to forgive him, even if he doesn't deserve it. It's very sad to see someone so loving and loyal go through such pain. Didn't value the kind of love that Kourtney gave him, but thankfully, she eventually realized the truth and chose to put herself first. Sometimes breakups are clean and quick, but other times, they feel like slow, painful experiences where someone gets hurt over and over again. That's what happened to Kourtney. Didn't just hurt her once, he kept doing things that caused her emotional pain again and again, until she had nothing left to give. In a strange way, though, that turned out to be a good thing. Because after all that heartbreak, she finally saw a new path ahead of her. She started imagining a life that made her truly happy and gave her real peace. And she decided to follow that dream. If Kourtney had stayed with she would have kept facing letdowns. She would have been stuck in a relationship that didn't give her the kind of love she dreamed of. So she made the hard choice to walk away, and she didn't spend her days being angry about the past. Instead, she focused on the future and building something better for herself. Today, she is living a life that reflects the kind of love she always wanted. And she didn't have to force it or fight for it, she found it naturally with someone who respects her. Meanwhile, sometimes looks like he's still thinking about the past. There are moments when he seems very sad, like he's remembering the woman he let go. The pain of losing someone who truly cared for you can be very heavy. It's even worse when you know that the loss was caused by your own actions. Scott is probably realizing now that Kourtney was special and that he didn't treat her the way she deserved. But as painful as it is, Kourtney made the right decision when she ended things. Many people believe she should have left him even earlier, but it's never too late to choose happiness. One moment that shocked a lot of fans was when Scott referred to another woman as his wife on his phone. That kind of behavior shows a lack of respect and seriousness. When a person continues to act this way, it becomes clear that they are not ready for a healthy and honest relationship. Someone who plays with people's feelings, lies, and can't be trusted should not be someone you hold on to. Kourtney finally saw that. She realized she deserved better and walked away from someone who brought too much pain into her life. Scott might still wish things had turned out differently. He might regret what he lost and wish he could turn back time. But sometimes in life, we only get one chance to do the right thing. And when that chance is gone, all we can do is live with the consequences. Kourtney, on the other hand, has chosen peace, love, and joy. She found a partner in Travis who brings out the best in her and supports her in every way. Her life now looks full of hope and happiness. People change, and sometimes they grow apart. Scott and Kourtney's story is one of those examples. It had love, mistakes, heartbreak, and finally, healing. Scott might still be holding on, but Kourtney has already let go. And that's okay. Life is about moving forward, even when it's hard. It's about learning from the past and not repeating it. Kourtney's story shows that even after deep hurt, a person can find love again, real love that lasts and feels safe. Scott's behavior now is being watched closely. Some think he might be trying to cause trouble in Kourtney's current relationship, maybe out of jealousy or regret. But trying to ruin someone else's happiness never brings peace. If Scott really wants to heal and grow, he needs to focus on himself and his children, not on breaking up a happy couple. He has a chance to become a better man, but it won't happen by going backwards. It will only happen when he accepts the past and learns from it. Kourtney made a choice for her own well-being, and it's clear that she made the right one. Her love story didn't end when she left Scott, it just moved to a new chapter. And in this chapter, she is respected, cherished, and truly happy. As for Scott, the hope is that one day, he'll find peace within himself too. But that will only come when he stops looking back and starts working on the person he wants to become. Their story is a reminder that love alone is not enough. A relationship needs honesty, respect, and effort from both people. Without those things, love can slowly fade away. And when it does, the best thing to do is to let go, even if it hurts. Kourtney did just that. She chose herself. She chose a future that looked brighter. And in doing so, she showed millions of people that healing is possible and that it's never too late to begin again. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.